All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is December 28th. We have just a few more days left in 2022 before we'll have a new year. And let's let's talk about a few things, right? So I'm getting ready to stream with play some Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga off of Xbox Game Pass using their cloud gaming service. So this is an experimental thing. I haven't tried this yet, so hopefully it doesn't kill my bandwidth. It shouldn't. I'm not expecting any problems, but we could have some problems just because I haven't tried it yet. But yeah, so a lot of what spurred this was I wasn't even thinking this last week, but when I got my new computer, which I bought this computer for business. It's not a gaming computer. It's just this little mini computer. Um, not, you know what? It's not a whole lot bigger than. It's not a whole lot bigger than this thing. It's not this computer, of course. This one's older. But we're talking a computer similar deal, all right. So it's uses laptop memory. This one actually uses a desktop processor. This one uses a laptop processor, but yeah. So it's not a high-end gaming computer. It's just a basic machine, right? So part of the mission that I have with this channel, and I want to cover gaming. I also want to cover budget options for people who don't have the budget to go and blow thousands of dollars, or even hundreds, really, on gaming equipment. Money's tight. It wasn't all that long ago that lots of people were out of work and didn't have money. And so, I mean, there's that the poverty never goes away. And so I want to cover options that even poor people have to be able to enjoy games. And so one of those is with cloud gaming streaming. And so yeah, so what this game is, so the way Xbox Game Pass works for cloud streaming is it is not they're not it's none of these games are PC games. So in order to play it, you've got to have an Xbox controller, and so that's going to be one thing to keep in mind. So even though some of these games are, do have PC equivalents, like Microsoft Flight Simulators in there, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is in there, um, and a whole bunch of like No Man's Sky, a whole bunch of others that are absolutely part of, that are on the PC. But what we're playing on this is the Xbox equivalent. So let's get right into this. Okay, hold on. It's not picking up the controller. I think my hub might have just taken a crap on me. Yeah, I think it did. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm actually waiting on some new USB hubs to come in. Alright, so we have. Alright, so now it's registering. And let's see here. We're launching the game. We'll see if the audio levels are fine. I have no clue. I've got it set pretty low, but I can adjust it here on my mixer if I need to. It'll probably need to be adjusted. I'm waiting for. So far, OBS isn't picking this up. Hold on. Like I said, I haven't done this yet, so could have done some tests, I'm sure. I'm sure I could have done some tests. Okay. No. Okay, so what if we do display capture? There we go. Automatic. There we go. So let's... There we go. All right. So yeah, so I've been playing this for a little while. Now hold on. And for a few days now, I freaking love this game. This is like turning into one of my favorite games. So one of the things that as a Star Wars fan, as a longtime gamer, I have played every single Star Wars games that I've been able to get my hands on. So yeah, there's a few I haven't, but most of them I've played. I absolutely love them. And so what what happens is you like most of the games that I've played, they might have scenes from the movie, but they're not necessarily capturing the movie themselves. This game here, you're literally playing the movie. It's like why it's like an interactive way of the movie. And I don't have game audio. Hold on, audio. Let's see what's happening here. No? I absolutely can't tell you why there's no audio, so that's okay. Guess we don't need the audio to enjoy it. Probably for the better, just for copyright reasons. I will have to explore this later to see why that's not working. Press any button. I keep saying Xbox wireless. It's an Xbox controller, but it ain't wireless. Well, what do I have? Well, what do I have here? Well, I don't know. This lack of audio is bothering me. But it's not even playing through the game itself. I don't think it's my audio stuff. I think it's just the game. I don't know. So let's see here. I can't remember what. Okay, we're in episode 7. And we're supposed to go to Dakar in the Ilenium system. Okay. So Ilenium was where the Jedi go to like get their lightsaber, the kyber crystal for their lightsaber. So let's see here. Dakar. Okay. Dakar space. There we go. I was looking for Ilenium, not Dakar. Yeah, this is annoying. There's no sound. But I'm already in. I'm not going to stop the stream. I mean, At least there's captions. We'll just enjoy the captions. So I think the voice actors in this weren't really the originals. Like I feel like a few of them were the originals, but then others they felt like sounded a little bit off. But overall, it's Lego Star Wars. I don't care. Oh yeah, I remember this. Like I said, so you're literally playing the movie, and so now, granted, they do take out a lot of the more bloody scenes. They have comical twists on certain things, and they make it more kid friendly because they're not trying to show, blood and violence and stuff like that. That BB unit, the first order is looking for one just like it, and two fugitives. All right. And I don't have a way to cut through this cutscene, which is fine by me. I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, they say that a lot. Just about every cutscene, I think. So you are Rey. This is before she figured out her force powers, of course, because we're still in the first. I don't know, first part of the movie, almost to the middle. I think this is right before the middle. Once you find Han Solo's ship, but all the beginning stuff is all like now we're starting to get into the meeting people. Man, that was a nasty monster, though. All right. Yep. Han's thing, since everything with Han, he's got this ability to figure out what you gotta shoot to break things. So, got a hamster wheel, right? I don't know. Yeah. Wasn't spinning. We don't need it now. Alright, so yeah, we get these little. So if you're new to Lego Star Wars, um, this is kind of sort of the in game money. They're called studs. Oops, I punched BB. I didn't want to do that. That's okay. Health regenerates. If you don't get hit for a while, you'll get it. You'll get it back. Just avoid taking damage too long. But yeah, and these are good games. I love this game. Like this is literally like one of the most. Yeah. So I think this is everything that I can do in here. Yeah, because I think this is everything that Han can do in here. Which means now we're going to have to. Oh, hey, what are you? So I don't know why that's got the sparklies on it like it's supposed to be like a mission object. But it's time to go to. Let's see what we got going on over here. I think what that did was move whatever it was under here. Yeah. Get the anti-Rathtar crate to Han. Okay, so somehow we've got to pull that up, I think. Okay, so this was that console that he moved down. Okay. So yeah. Alright, so that just had to be moved out of the way. Sometimes you move those and you use those as things to step on. Get out of the way, bro. Alright. Okay, so that wasn't it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Oh, okay, so it looks like we plug this into here. Alright, yep. So that happens. Okay. That looks like anti-Rathtar to me. Okay. Alright. So now we go back to Han. And we hit this big red button. Alright, what does BB have? These are weird little puzzles. But so the fun thing is you've got to line those up like that. Because they break them off. You know what? I mean, you can be Chewie. So the interesting thing is, so there are certain characters in Star Wars that were in every single trilogy. So R2D2 and C3PO were in every single movie. Um, and I think they were in even some of the anthologies. I'm not sure. Like I know right towards the end, they were in like a solo story. No, in Rogue One. Okay, I'm getting my hands handed to me. Really? Well, what am I doing wrong? I'll destroy the force field generator. Well, where is it? Alright, fine. Let's just do this. Alright. So that's not the force field generator. That's not the force field generator. That's the force field generator. So yeah, I just find it interesting that this is actually Han's ship, but he's literally giving up this big ship to go back to the Falcon. Talk about a love story, right? We'll give up this big old ship to go back to the old girlfriend. And to be fair, I think the Falcon's better anyway. Like, he's got this big thing, and I mean, it's cool that he moved up, but the Falcon's really his thing. Won it in a game of Sabacc and against Lando Calrissian. Hey, I won that fair and square. And he did, because Lando was trying to cheat. And so this is one of the things I really love about Star Wars as a whole, because they do have stuff to go back to, so to speak, for stories. You know, like I was annoyed when Star Trek wanted to go back and do prequel stuff because it didn't make sense. Star Trek was always about moving forward, and they're starting to go in that general direction. The only exception in my eyes to that is they're actually doing Strange New Worlds, right? Like that's cool. But yeah, I mean, as far as Star Wars is concerned, that's what there was stuff that we had to go back to. And so, like, we had, like, you watch Solo, a Star Wars story, you absolutely have the option to see, and you get the chance to finally see how Han Solo gets the Falcon. What? What am I supposed to, like, I hit that switch. See, these games are fun. These are some of my favorite kinds of games ever. I think I like these games I like even better than first person shooters. I've always loved first person shooters. First person shooters were the games that got me into gaming, right? Star Trek Voyager, Elite Force. But I'm sitting here, I'm playing. Okay, so that's where we originally started. Alright, I guess this is where we go. But yeah. But I love it's puzzles. It's like Legend of Zelda. That's what I liked about Legend of Zelda was it was always puzzles. So the cool thing about these studs, you rack up these studs. They're kind of sort of in-game money, but you can use them. You get to buy ships and stuff like that. So because there are ships that you absolutely have to. Okay. Okay. I think I picked a bad time to stream. I don't see anybody on. And that's okay. I'm having fun. Oh, let's destroy those bunkers up there, those little bunker barrier things. Let's see what else I can shoot. Was that right where I just came from, though? Yeah, that looks a little familiar. Yeah, that's exactly where the hell I was. So I think this means that I've exhausted everything that I can do with Han, Chewie, and BB for now. So I'm going to go back to that room, and then we'll switch back to Rey and Finn. Can't destroy those. Probably for the better. That looks kind of dangerous, whatever's in there. I mean, that looks like it could be weapons, right? Something explosive. Alright, so we need to go here. So you get separated from your other teammate, right? And it eventually just, like, they show up. Eventually. Like, I don't know how that works, but... I guess not always. You go far enough, the game's AI will bring you where you're supposed to go. But it definitely makes it for some weird stuff if you die. Ew. Ew, what the hell? Big giant rats. That reminds me, I had mice in my bedroom last night, and not even an hour after I laid out some glue traps, two of them got caught. Okay, so now that means we go back to these two. Okay, it's teamwork. And this feels like a real thing that would happen in Star Wars anyway. Like, they're doing things from different sides of the ship. They're doing different things. Yeah, that's what they do. I wonder if the reason why the audio isn't playing is because I've got Streamlabs running and I'm streaming. I'm sure there's a setting for that. And that means there's a chance that you can hear it and I can't. Well, let's see here. Let's look around and see what we're supposed to do here. Oh, I got a kyber brick. Oh, okay. Okay, that's how this works. That's how this works. Well, no, the other two just have to work their way up, I guess. Let's just see how long it takes for them to come on down. See there, they're already with us. Kind of trippy, actually, when you realize that they have different mechanics and different rules for, locomotion and climbing and stuff like that. Games have definitely changed. I mean, and one of the things that I'll judge a Star Wars game on is the way it handles its Hoth level. So when I played the Hoth level for this game, which I definitely want to do again, um, it was really good. Like, it was definitely different. It definitely had its challenge. Lego people definitely had their own take on it, but it was good. And it was close enough to the movie that I didn't feel like they made a cheesy version of it. But I think I started doing that when I years ago when I got into Star Wars Shadows of the Empire because they slipped in a character there to that made his way into the Battle of Hoth. Dash Rendar, another mercenary kind of person that had his ship was the Outrider, and it was also a Corellian freighter, but not the same model. It was a YT 2400. The Falcon's a YT 1800. So that's why, dude. Oh yeah, those are some of the guys we were supposed to beat the crap out of. So that was the hint. So he made a comment, I bet the girl could do this. That was the clue that it's time to switch to Ray. So we're going to do that. Oh, I got another Kyber brick. Woohoo! So what we need is the net launcher. So this was kind of cool. They don't tell you that Ray can do that. They just kind of shove it in your face because you learn about this when you play the Jedi. Yeah, so yeah, if you play the game in chronological order that the movies were released, it really does make the most sense. The game will let you play it starting with any trilogy that you want. But I've been playing it in order, so I've already played um, the original trilogy. Then I did the prequel trilogy. Now we're on the sequel trilogy, and it'll be interesting when they come out with the new movie. They're planning on doing another sequel, and you know that'll be interesting because it's not supposed to be the Skywalker saga anymore. Like they're wanting to reboot and do a whole new series, so I mean that could be fun if they do put Grogu in a movie. That wouldn't surprise me in the least bit, actually. That would be really cool. I mean, who wants to see Grogu be a protagonist in a movie? That would be really cool, actually, because they're setting him up to do that anyhow. Okay. Get this puzzle. Where the fuck did his head go? Activate the two docking maze switches. So where's the other one? Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's a little Ewok that originally had this. Oh, we're up to the purple bar for... Yeah, it's a nice trick. Ah, frick. What? I don't think I really followed the context of how I'm supposed to do that. I think I've actually gotten lucky so far that just worked. There we go. Remember, this is geared to be a kid's game, so that's why it gives you all these little hints. And to me, that's just the way a game should be. Like, I play a game because it's fun. I don't mind a game with a challenge, but I don't want to play a game and be so frustrated that I can't handle playing it. Alright, so where are we going next? Where's that other... Oh, get over there. So, yeah, fun little thing. By now, people should know, but if you don't know, the reason they went to a square dish in the new trilogy, and there were people complaining about it, supposedly Star Wars purists. But here's why I laugh at that. Because if you're really a big time Star Wars nerd, you'll remember that in Return of the Jedi, on the way out, or while Lando was flying it in the Death Star, he hit something and didn't and it knocked the dish off. Okay, yeah. Oh, BB is Indy. I really like BB-8. BB-8's really freaking cool. They did some like they introduced a couple really awesome new droids in this new trilogy. Like I love BB-8. I love Dio. Not to be confused with Bio. Although you need Dio for the Bio, right? Dio. I like the new design of the Tie Fighters too. Like like the Star Destroyers are awesome in a way too. Just they made them bigger and more menacing. But what really stands out to me was the new Tie Fighters. That they look newer, they look fancier, they look more menacing. They show that these Tie Fighters actually have hyperdrive. Because if you remember in the original trilogy, the Imperial TIE fighters had to dock to go to hyperdrive, and the only one with hyperdrive was Vader's TIE fighter. TIE interceptors might have had hyperdrive, I'm not sure, but the actual TIE fighters definitely did not have hyperdrive because they had to dock with a Star Destroyer. Reap what you solo. So the cool thing is, you play this game. You in each level you beat, you get to go back and free play it instead of playing it in campaign mode. But yeah, so I always try to blow up these Kyber comets. Because they also have stud comets too, and they're basically the same thing. The difference is with the Kyber comets, you get Kyber bricks. See, you just got 5 of them for blowing that up. But you see all the studs that come out of them too. Like that's why you do that. And also somewhere around here they got a little Really, we can go to Coruscant in this? Like, did they even go to Coruscant in the new trilogy? No. Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna show this to you, so you can flat out anywhere you've been in the game, you can go to again, which means that we can go to Bespin. If we go back in time and we go play one of the old, like the original, the not the original, but the prequel trilogy, you could go as fucking young Anakin or Obi-Wan in a Naboo ship and go to Bespin. So, alright, so one of the things that we have here, usually there's this little bounty hunter that flies around that you get usually with a golden ship. And I'm not seeing it, so let's... I feel like we're not even moving. But yeah, I think we are. The game's just toying with us. Yeah, this must be a weird sector of space. But yeah, we're going to Maz's castle. This is where Finn got famously met the traitor stormtrooper, which we don't know anything about other than he said traitor, so we call him traitor. Technically, Finn's the traitor. Which is why he got called a traitor, because he is one. Because he was with the First Order, he defected, but it's okay because the First Orders are bastards. Alright, so the other cool thing with this game that I noticed is you can change your ship out to, like right now we're using the Falcon. Well, right now ship selection's unavailable, but I have a B-Wing starfighter. I have Boba Fett starship, the the Tantive 4. There's an H-type Nubian yacht, a J-type starskiff, and that's from both of those. No, I think this one is from episode 2, and this is from episode 3. I could be wrong, and they could have both been episode 3, but I think they are both episode 3. I don't know. No, that's the one from the intro. I think this is from episode 2. And there's probably another one. But anyway, so we've also got Jedi Interceptor. Those are fucking sick. The Jedi Starfighter. Those are cool. I like the Jedi ships. They do have. There's the Lambda class shuttle. Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. There's the original trilogy, Millennium Falcon. The new trilogy. I don't have that yet. Naboo Royal Starship from episode 1. Naboo Starfighter from episode 1. The Quad Jumper. So we actually get to fly the Quad Jumper that all we saw was, hey, it's a cool ship to blow up. Poe Dameron's Black One, Night Buzzard, Nantex Clan. Anyway, we can't change to any of those yet. Oh wait, capital ships. Death Star 2, Executor, Fulminatrix, Home 1, Venator, Trade Federation. So we can get a capital ship and then micro. Wait, let's go back to micro ships. I don't know why I'm bouncing. Trade Federation. Oh, okay. I don't think these are like playable ships, are they? I don't care. I'll probably look it up later, but let's play the game. Game says go here, go here. I'll probably have like capital ships unlocked after I don't know, play through all 3 trilogies. And I'm 2/3 of the way done. About halfway through this one. So this is a point where she's hearing Luke's voice. Oh, that's why that was a bad thing. Okay. So we gotta move this here. Oh, come on. I bumped the left trigger. Okay, and then we gotta move this. See, I love these puzzles. You gotta move stuff around. Alright, now BB. Okay. I messed that up, but BB should be able to make it. There we go. I love these little puzzles for the astromech droids. They're probably the easiest ones to master, but I thought it was one of the harder ones to actually figure out. Like, they have some puzzles that are genuinely easier than that, but I don't know, the astromech one where you gotta move the rings around was fun. I mean, obviously they didn't show these in the movies, but But who cares? Yeah, let's just see what happens after this. Hopefully, it'll give me a break point here because I don't want to make this stream too long because I don't see anybody watching. And if you're watching on Facebook or something else, sorry, this is literally the computer I use for that, and I got two screens occupied right now, so I'm not going to be able to see that. YouTube, same way. I'm not really watching YouTube right now. When I'm watching other stuff, I definitely watch the other feeds, at least YouTube. Those aren't enemies. Those are just people losing their crap because the castle's under attack. Oh, stormtroopers. Oh, Finn's already got the lightsaber. So yeah, that was one of those fun things to find out that stormtroopers actually are taught how to use melee weapons. That it isn't just some weird thing that they did for this movie. That they were all trained on how to use melee weapons, and I think they pulled that back. I think there was a scene in like the prequel trilogy. Oh, there's Traitor. There he is, Traitor. Where they might have showed clone troopers or clones training for using swords or whatever. So he's not a Jedi, so he can't throw the lightsaber. That's what I kept trying to do, and I was kind of frustrated that I couldn't, but I shouldn't be the least bit surprised because those don't do. He can't do that. He's just a dude who happens to be holding on to somebody's lightsaber that doesn't even realize they're a Jedi yet. Oh shite. Okay. But anytime I can play this with the person who's got the lightsaber, I always favor that because that's almost always the best person to play with. Plus, because of the battle that it is, it's literally Finn's fight anyway. Like, technically, you should be able to beat him with the others, but oh, poop. I killed Chewie. There's Traitor. So again, they don't show the violent part of it. They just flat out make it hilarious. And that was funny. Yeah, this will be a cutscene, and I'll be able to stop the stream for now. I love doing this, but this is a day where I've got stuff to do. It looks like this game is handling just fine on the stream, so you can expect me to do this more often with other games. Yep. So travel to Dakar. I think that was the end of that. Well, what kind of gamer would I be if I just turned down a fight? We got a proton torpedo now. Oh shit. Now I got 5 out of 5. Yeah. Yeah, I think this was the battle I was in. I love the targeting lasers that actually do their jobs and help aim. Oh, we got assistance. Not really, but it's cool seeing X-Wings fighting with us. But yeah, so again, the way this game works, if I really wanted to do this with a Jedi starfighter, I could. I don't know if it's going to let me ever have a TIE fighter. That could be neat. Maybe it's one of those mini ships that I don't know dick about yet. So yeah, almost 1.5 million studs. Like I had no idea. Let's see if they got that golden what's an A-wing? The shooting range. Um, oh, look. There's your mom. Uh-huh. Okay, resistance base. That's where we're supposed to go. As long as I see that it's gonna let me start a new mission, that's how I know that that's saved. Plus, I don't like to start in space anyway, because that's kind of a shocker. Especially when there's battles going on. Yeah, that's a little overwhelming. But we will start here. The Dakar Resistance Base. Don't know what the Arabesh says, but it probably says the same thing. Nope. Here we go. But let's look around here real quick. There's Poe Dameron's Black One. Oh my god. It's a mobile fucking cannon? Dude, this is cool. Okay. There's no crosshair, so aiming's a fucking nightmare. Oh, that's cool. I feel like that's probably something that was in a movie that I don't remember. I think that's Mandalorian symbol. Yeah, that's what's so fun about this game. But yeah, look, it regenerated. That's what it's supposed to do. What it's supposed to look like. I feel like I fucked it up, but no, apparently not. Unless I was supposed to like. Yeah, Coruscant's actually a really cool planet to visit. I think that might have been the only game that I played anyway that you actually can walk around and explore a Coruscant. That's not the black one. Oh, what does BB-8 do? Oh, we don't have control of BB-8 right now. Apparently, yeah, if I had an interpreter droid, I could talk to him. Kind of like that element of realism that they use in the game. Oh, can we climb the mountain? Nope. But it looks like there's a platform on top. Like, it looks like we're supposed to eventually be up there, maybe? I mean, I could be wrong, but... Oh, yeah, now I'm really seeing it. Yeah, see? That's how I was supposed to go up there. But yeah, the whole revisiting the whole Empire versus Rebels thing, but calling it First Order versus Resistance was a really nice touch. The difference between the First Order and the Empire, though, was the Empire was the de facto power of the galaxy, where the First Order just like a spin off of it. But I don't think they were like the de facto government. I think they were just like essentially rich thugs. But if somebody's got wants to correct me on that, you're more than welcome to. But it just doesn't seem like the First Order was like the de facto government of the galaxy. Like they definitely had power. They definitely did things, but I don't think that they were anywhere near as powerful as the Empire. What is this? Huh. Okay, so you can change your ship this time. So H-type Nubian yacht. I thought that was neat. We'll play as this. I like the J-type star skiff, and then we'll call this. Yep. Alrighty. I'll